Tomás was a boy whose greatest joy was drawing. His room a gallery of wild nights, distant planets, and friendly animals. Every wall, every corner was covered with his colorful creations, each one telling a story only he could imagine. His parents often marveled at how his little hands could bring such big dreams to life, and his friends loved to visit, hoping to spot a new drawing or hear the tale behind it. He didn't need fancy toys, just a pencil and paper, and his imagination would soar. With every stroke, he traveled to faraway lands, fought dragons, and made friends with creatures no one else could see. Sometimes, he'd spend hours lost in his own world, forgetting about time, homework, or even dinner. Drawing was his secret language, a way to share his feelings. Bright suns for happiness, lonely stars for sadness. When he felt excited, his pages filled with swirling comets and dancing animals. On quiet days, he'd draw gentle rain or sleepy moons, letting his emotions flow onto the paper in colors and shapes. Every picture was a piece of his heart, and he dreamed that one day his creations could leap off the page and play with him. He imagined his brave knights galloping across the floor, his friendly animals curling up beside him, and his planets spinning gently above his bed as he drifted off to sleep. "Oh, how I wish you were real," he'd whisper to his sketches, hoping for a touch of magic. Sometimes he'd even leave a little space on the page, just in case his drawings decided to step out and join him. Deep down, Tomás believed that maybe, just maybe, his art could come to life. And every night, as he drifted off to sleep surrounded by his drawings, he held on to that hope, ready to dream up new adventures for tomorrow. One golden afternoon with sunlight streaming through the leafy canopy, Tomás wandered into the woods, his well-worn sketchbook tucked under his arm. He loved these quiet moments when the world seemed to slow down and every rustle of leaves or distant bird call felt like a secret invitation. Tomás was searching for inspiration, hoping to find something new to draw, something that would spark his imagination and fill the empty pages of his book. As he meandered deeper into the woods, he paused by the roots of an ancient oak tree. There, nestled among the tangled roots and fallen leaves, he spotted a golden glimmer, a pencil, shining as if spun from sunlight itself. The way it caught the light made it look almost magical, as though it had been waiting just for him to find it. Tomás reached out, his fingers trembling with excitement, and picked up the pencil. The moment he touched it, he felt a gentle warmth radiate through his hand, as if the pencil was alive and humming with possibility. It was unlike anything he had ever felt before, comforting, yet thrilling, as if the pencil itself was eager to be used. He glanced around, half expecting to see someone watching, but the woods were silent and still. The only sounds were the soft whisper of the wind and the distant chirping of birds. It seemed as though the forest itself had chosen to gift him this extraordinary treasure, a secret shared only with him. Heart pounding with excitement and curiosity, Tomás clutched the golden pencil and hurried home, his mind racing with possibilities. What kind of magic could this pencil hold? What wonders might it help him create? He could hardly wait to find out, his imagination already running wild with dreams of enchanted drawings and stories yet to be told. At his small desk by the window, Tomás opened his sketchbook to a fresh, blank page. The golden pencil glowed softly in his hand, casting a gentle, warm light that seemed to chase away the shadows. It was as if the pencil was inviting him to begin, promising that something wonderful was about to happen. As he gazed at the pencil, Tomás felt a sense of wonder and anticipation. He had no idea that this simple walk in the woods and the magical pencil he had found would soon change his life forever. With the golden pencil, Tomás carefully drew a happy puppy, its floppy ears drooping playfully, a wagging tail curling with excitement. Each line he traced seemed to glow a little brighter than before, as if the pencil itself was alive with magic. Tomás added a big, friendly nose and sparkling eyes, imagining the puppy bounding through fields and chasing butterflies. He smiled, feeling a warm sense of wonder as the drawing took shape beneath his hand. As he finished the last detail, something incredible happened. The puppy on the page began to wiggle, shimmer, and then, with a burst of color, leapt right off the paper. It landed on the table, barking with pure joy, its tail wagging so fast it was a blur. Tomás blinked in disbelief, hardly able to believe his eyes. Tomás gasped. His drawing was alive. The puppy licked his hand, its fur soft and warm, just like a real dog. He laughed in amazement, realizing that the golden pencil had turned his imagination into reality. Overjoyed, Tomás clutched the golden pencil, his heart racing with excitement. He understood now. This was no ordinary pencil. Anything he drew with it could come to life, right before his eyes. The possibilities felt endless, and a world of adventure opened up to him. Eager to share his magical gift, Tomás invited his friends over. He drew a giant, colorful, bouncy castle, and in an instant it appeared in the yard, ready for laughter and play. He sketched delicious ice cream cones, and soon everyone was enjoying their favorite flavors, the treats cool and sweet in the summer sun. At the park, Tomás noticed some kids wishing for a new ball. With a few quick strokes, he created a bright red ball, and the children cheered as they tossed it back and forth, their games filled with joy and energy. Tomás didn't stop there. He drew a bouquet of fresh, colorful flowers and delivered them to his elderly neighbor, who smiled with gratitude and delight. The flowers never wilted, their colors as vibrant as the day they were drawn. When the town needed a new bridge over the creek, Tomás sketched a sturdy wooden bridge, and soon children and families could cross safely, marveling at the magical new addition to their town. Everywhere he went, Tomás used his magic to spread happiness. He was always careful and kind, making sure his creations helped others and brought smiles to everyone he met. He became a secret hero in his town, his golden pencil tucked safely in his pocket, ready to bring joy and wonder wherever he went. People whispered about the mysterious magic, but only Tomás knew the true secret. For Tomás, the world was his canvas, and every act of kindness was his masterpiece, a living reminder that a little magic, shared with others, can make life truly extraordinary. One day, craving adventure, Tomás drew a dragon, scales, wings, and fierce red eyes. Lost in excitement, he forgot to make it friendly. As he finished, the dragon burst from the page, roaring and wild, too big and angry for his room. It smashed through the window and soared over the town, sending everyone running in fear. Tomás watched in horror. His magical gift had created chaos. He realized the danger of careless imagination. The dragon was loose, and only Tomás could fix his mistake. He had to act fast. Panicked but determined, Tomás remembered the golden pencil's eraser. He grabbed the dragon's drawing and pressed the eraser to the paper. As he erased the tail, the real dragon's tail vanished. With each stroke, more of the beast disappeared. Finally, he erased the last line. The dragon vanished from the sky, leaving peace behind. Tomás breathed a sigh of relief. He had learned the power to create also meant the power to undo. With courage and care, he fixed his mistake. The town was safe once more. Tomás realized the golden pencil's true magic wasn't in the tool, but in his imagination and choices. He understood that great power required great responsibility. From then on, he used his gift to help others, drawing books for the library, blankets for the animal shelter, and trees for the park. His creations became acts of kindness, not just fun. Tomás learned that imagination, guided by a good heart, could change the world. Every child he knew had this magic inside them. And so, Tomás, the little artist, filled his world with wonder, one thoughtful drawing at a time.